Hello everyone. Today we're going to confront a somewhat uncomfortable truth together. People often don't value what they believe they will never lose. If you feel like a backup plan in a woman's life, it's time to change the game. You need to subtly show her that you are not bound by this situation, that you have the freedom and strength to choose. We will explore subtle strategies to convey this message without having to say it directly. Remember, this is not about using cheap tricks to win over a girl. This is a journey for you to apply Stoic philosophy, to become a strong, confident, and charismatic man, a man any woman would desire to have. Join me as we embark on this journey to unlock your inner strength, not only to win the heart of the woman you love, but also to build a relationship that is equal, respectful, and deeply fulfilling. But before we dive into these powerful Stoic lessons, I want you to take a moment to reaffirm your own value. Leave a comment right below this video with the words, "I am not easily defeated," because this is the first step for you to embark on your journey of transformation, overcoming any challenges, and becoming the best version of yourself. And don't forget to hit the like and subscribe buttons so you don't miss any videos in this inspiring journey with us. Together, we will explore profound philosophies, inspiring stories, and practical lessons to help you live a more meaningful and fulfilling life. Let us be your companion on the path to self-mastery and achieving extraordinary things. Number 1. Building a strong masculine image. Women with their sensitive hearts and delicate souls are often drawn to men who exude a strong masculine presence. They seek confidence, decisiveness, and a hint of mystery qualities that not only provide a sense of security but also ignite a desire to conquer and hold on. The mystery and unpredictability of a man are like a captivating book that has not been fully revealed, compelling women to explore more, to delve deeper in order to decipher it. This creates an irresistible allure, making them want to get closer, bond more deeply, and continuously strive to win his attention and affection. For example, when a man displays confidence without arrogance, determination without rigidity, he creates just enough distance to make women feel challenged. She will wonder whether she can truly understand him, whether she is attractive enough to keep him by her side. This sparks a chase in the realm of emotions, a game where women not only want to explore but also seek to possess and hold on to the man's heart. A man's freedom and independence, along with a touch of elusiveness, make women feel he is a rare and precious gift. He is not someone who can be easily bound, which only makes women desire an even deeper connection. Such a man, when he knows how to maintain his independence while still offering just enough attention, becomes someone whom she not only wants to conquer but also desires to keep forever by her side. However, masculinity is not just about physical strength or outward decisiveness. As the Stoic philosopher Epictetus once said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." A true man is someone who can control his emotions, thoughts, and actions unaffected by external circumstances. He faces challenges calmly, overcomes difficulties with perseverance, and remains steadfast to the principles he believes in. Remember, to be an attractive man, you don't need to try to become someone else. Be yourself, but the best version of yourself you can be. Cultivate yourself, develop admirable qualities, and live a life full of purpose. When you live with authenticity and strive for constant self-improvement, you will naturally radiate an irresistible charm, making the woman beside you unable to take her eyes off you. Number 2. Don't be afraid of losing her. When you start fearing that you might lose her, you unintentionally put yourself in a weaker position within the relationship. This fear makes you too accommodating, too eager to please, and gradually you lose the very qualities that initially attracted her to you. She was drawn to your confidence, independence, and strength. But if you let fear take over, you will lose those traits and no longer be yourself. It is crucial to remain calm and remember that you were complete before you met her, and will continue to be complete even if things don't go as planned. As a true Stoic, you understand that happiness does not come from others, but from mastering your own emotions and thoughts. Epictetus once said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." This means that while you can't control what happens, you can completely control how you face and respond to it. Then when you're overly worried about losing someone, you allow that fear to dictate your life and emotions, which only leads to unnecessary stress and pressure in the relationship. Instead, confront that fear with courage as an inevitable part of life that you are ready to face head-on. Always remember that you do not need to depend on anyone to feel complete. True strength comes from being confident enough to face any challenge, including being ready to let go if necessary. When you can maintain your independence and calmness, you will naturally exude a powerful allure that makes her unable to leave, not because you fear losing her, but because you understand your worth and are willing to live a meaningful life. Number 3. Expanding your social circle to include more women. As a Stoic warrior, expanding your social circle to include more women is not just about increasing the number of relationships, but also about becoming the best version of yourself. When you connect with more women, even if it's just as friends or colleagues, you create an environment where continuous interaction and learning occur. Furthermore, this also stimulates the natural competitive instinct in women. When she sees that you have meaningful relationships with other women, she will deeply realize that her position is not something to be taken for granted. This subtle competition will encourage her to put more effort into the relationship, as she understands that if she does not appreciate and strive for it, someone else could take her place. Epictetus once said, "Appreciate and love everything you have, but always remember that nothing is permanently yours." Every relationship requires effort from both sides. When you show that you are a person of value who does not depend on anyone, you are maintaining the upper hand. A Stoic warrior understands that he cannot control the emotions of others, but he can master his own emotions and act according to what he believes in. Expanding your social circle is a way to strengthen your confidence, independence, and resilience. You don't need to seek validation from anyone because you know your own worth. When you live in alignment with this philosophy, you will naturally become more attractive and respectable. The woman beside you will not only feel happy to have you, but will also be inspired to become a better version of herself to be worthy of being with you. Number 4. Words and actions aligned. As a Stoic, you understand that integrity is the core value that defines a person's worth. You live by a clear set of principles and let them guide every action you take. This integrity is not just reflected in your words, but also in the way you act and uphold your commitments in all aspects of life, career, personal life, and relationships. When you make a promise, no matter how big or small, you keep it. You never let difficulties or temptations sway your resolve. This consistency builds a level of respect that very few men can achieve. The steadfastness in your principles and actions makes you a figure of admiration and trustworthiness. For example, if you commit to spending time with your family every weekend regardless of how busy your work schedule is, you honor that commitment with utmost seriousness. This perseverance and consistency show that you are reliable, always placing your values and principles above everything else. And in doing so, you not only provide a sense of security to those around you, but also become a role model that others aspire to follow. When you embrace sincerity, pursue goals, master your emotions, and act decisively, you make her realize that you are a different kind of man in a world filled with illusions and superficial relationships. You don't manipulate her feelings or play mind games, you simply live true to your values. Your consistency and strength make her understand that you are someone she cannot afford to lose, because a man with your qualities and principles is rare in today's society. The lessons from Stoic philosophy help you become a high-value man, someone who not only speaks, but also acts consistently in line with what he believes. When you embody these principles, you create a powerful and lasting impact, making everyone, especially her, see that you are a man worthy of respect and admiration. This is what makes you stand out and creates a difference in every relationship. Number 5. Setting personal boundaries. Setting personal boundaries is a crucial part of building self-respect and gaining respect from others. You need to ask yourself, are you willing to stand firm in your core values? Do you show her that you value yourself too much to be manipulated or taken advantage of? True strength lies in your ability to walk away from a relationship if it undermines your self-respect, even if it stirs up intense emotions. This is the core lesson of modern Stoicism. It's not about controlling others, but about mastering yourself. For example, if you are always willing to change your plans just to please her, over time you will lose respect from both sides. Instead, if you can say no when something goes against your principles, you are establishing a clear boundary. This doesn't mean you are rigid or inflexible, but that you know your worth and are not willing to compromise on important principles just to please someone else. When you live with a Stoic mindset, firm in your values and boundaries, the fear of losing you becomes real because you've shown her that you will alone, then be alone, then be in a relationship where you are disrespected. Boundaries are not barriers, they are guidelines that show others how to treat you. They not only help protect you but also demonstrate that you are a person with high self-worth. When you begin to value yourself and uphold your principles, she will see you as a man of high value, someone she doesn't want to lose. Ultimately, respect is the foundation of any lasting relationship. Remember, the strength of a Stoic mindset does not lie in how much you can endure but in knowing when to walk away. When you show the strength to protect your personal boundaries, you become a man others truly admire and respect. Number 6. Spending more time with your friends. It is a way to maintain balance and personal identity in life. Women may feel uneasy seeing you spend too much time with friends because it might signal a shift in priorities and commitment. However, from a Stoic perspective, this is not just about preserving personal space, but also about maintaining self-control and personal growth. Marcus Aurelius once said, "Keep inner peace, do not let others have power over your mind." Meeting with friends helps you avoid being consumed by a single relationship and allows you to uphold your mental independence. Remember that a strong network of friends provides the support and encouragement you need, allowing you to view problems from different perspectives. This not only helps you make wiser decisions, but also creates a space for you to decompress and develop yourself. For her, knowing that you have your own world can be a challenge to her sense of security, but it is also an opportunity for her to understand that your happiness doesn't depend on anyone else. You demonstrate that like a true Stoic, you do not allow yourself to be bound or influenced by external circumstances. Go out, participate in activities with your friends, and share those moments. This sends a clear message you have a full and enriching life where your happiness isn't tied to a single relationship. This is not indifference or aloofness, but an expression of confidence and self-reliance. This balance will make her see that you are a strong and reliable man, which makes you even more attractive in her eyes. Number 7. Expressing your disappointment. When she does something wrong or breaks your trust, staying silent or ignoring it may lead her to believe that her actions are acceptable. However, if you clearly and calmly express your disappointment, you are sending a strong message that you do not tolerate disrespect. This not only encourages her to reflect and make efforts to correct her mistakes, but also helps her realize that you have the right to leave if necessary to uphold your self-respect. Epictetus once said, "Remember, it is not what happens to you that harms you, but how you respond to it." You have the right to decide what is acceptable in your life, and when you express disappointment, you are reinforcing your personal boundaries. This does not mean punishing or retaliating, but rather protecting your self-respect and values. When she understands that you are not afraid to lose the relationship if it compromises your dignity, she will recognize that you are a man of principles and not easily swayed. Marcus Aurelius also taught, "If it is not right, do not do it. If it is not true, do not say it." When she disappoints you, it is crucial not to let negative emotions take over. Instead of reacting with anger or frustration, express your disappointment in a calm and clear manner. Let her know that her actions have crossed your boundaries and that you are prepared to walk away if necessary to safeguard your self-respect. In this way, you not only show her that you are a man of high self-esteem, but you also help her understand the importance of respect and honesty in the relationship. This will motivate her to put in more effort to maintain and strengthen the bond with you. Number 8. Keep your distance when necessary. Sometimes, becoming emotionally distant not only helps you maintain balance in the relationship, but also creates space for her to grow and mature. Don't always be the emotional anchor for her. Let her face her feelings on her own. When you maintain a certain distance, she will realize that you are not always available to meet her every emotional need, and will have to find ways to resolve her own issues. This is when she learns independence and the ability to overcome personal challenges. Epictetus once said, "The wise person will let silence be their constant companion rather than the voices of others." Creating distance is not about avoidance, but about providing both of you the space to reflect and grow. When you refrain from being the constant rescuer, you have the opportunity to focus on yourself, to reflect on what you truly want, and how you can improve yourself. You not only become stronger and more independent, but also help her realize that she needs to put in her own effort to overcome challenges. Marcus Aurelius also said, "Give yourself space to think, to breathe, and to feel things as they are." The time you spend away from her is an investment in your personal development, allowing you to cultivate self-control and calmness. At the same time, it provides her with the opportunity to grow, to learn self-reliance, and not to depend entirely on you. This will help her understand that the relationship is not just about one-sided protection, but a partnership between two strong, independent individuals. And when both of you grow stronger, the relationship will naturally become deeper and more sustainable. Number 9. Focusing on your own life. If she feels that she is the sole center of your life, your attractiveness will gradually fade. Instead, create a meaningful and fulfilling life for yourself, where you have your own goals and passions to pursue. Invest in your career, develop new skills, and build physical and mental well-being. When you focus on self-improvement, you not only become a better version of yourself, but also send a clear message that your happiness doesn't depend on anyone else. This doesn't mean you are indifferent or uncaring, but that you know how to balance between affection and autonomy. A man with a passionate and successful life of his own will always have a unique allure. When she sees that you are progressing and continuously improving yourself, she will naturally feel concerned about her place in your life. This will motivate her to put in more effort to be worthy of you, rather than simply expecting your attention. Remember, a high-value man never allows his life to revolve solely around a single relationship. You have the right to define happiness in your own way. When you focus on personal achievements and self-development, you exude a powerful and enduring attractiveness. This not only makes her appreciate you more, but also helps your relationship become deeper and more sustainable. Number 10. Finally, always remember, never place your happiness in the hands of others. When you let your happiness depend on anyone else, you lose control over your own life and your own sense of self. You become easily hurt by changes or fluctuations in others and feel lost when things don't go your way. True happiness doesn't come from seeking validation or love from someone else. It comes from understanding and loving yourself. Ask yourself, can you truly be happy and live fully with your own values, passions, and goals without relying on anyone else? When you create and hold on to your own happiness, you become stronger and more attractive. You no longer seek external approval, but live authentically according to your own nature and passions. This not only allows you to live as your true self, but also generates a positive energy that others can't help but be drawn to. You will become someone who is confident, independent, and not easily swayed by the emotions or actions of others.